everybody, this is Mrs. King. Today's video is about the chess pawn in Tinkercad. So just like we were doing in the Minecraft party glasses, you're going to go over to learn and you're going to go over to lessons. The chess pawn is right next to the party glasses. So we're going to click chess pawn and we're going to click start when it loads. So what we're doing is we're slowly building our skills. So the first lesson I had you do was all about the starters, where we learned things like rotate it, changing the size, aligning things, that sort of thing. Minecraft party glasses, we took those basic skills and we kind of put them together to design and create something new. And now the chess pawn, you're going to see we're going to use a few other skills that we haven't really used before to create something new. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to get a cylinder onto the work plane. So here's our cylinder, and I'm going to drag it onto that orange template that they have on the work plane. Beautiful. Click next. All right, so now it's saying to scale it to a height of 3 millimeters. So we might want to change the view for this. Just makes it a little bit easier. So you might notice the way that I showed you on the Minecraft party glasses doesn't work for all shapes. So notice there's no length, width, or height here. So we're going to have to change the height of our cylinder right on the shape itself. So like I said, change your view so you can see this a little bit better. This is your height. If you click that white box in the middle of your cylinder, right now it's at 20. So you can either shrink it down by clicking and dragging it down to 3, or you can type in the number 3 and click enter. All right, so our cylinder is at 3 millimeters. I'm going to go to next. Okay, drag a work plane on the top of the cylinder. So this is new. All we need to do is click work plane. It is on your right-hand side. Take the work plane and drag it out. See, there's this little rectangle or square that's forming. And I'm going to put it on top of the cylinder. Notice my work plane turned blue, from blue to orange. If you did that, then you are on the right track. I'm going to click next. All right, so on our new work plane, we are going to put a cone on top of the cylinder. So let's see how to do this. I'm going to put my cone right there on the cylinder. Looks like it fits there. Might want to turn it around to make sure that you placed it right. Looks like I did. Click next. Okay. Scale the shape shorter to a height of 11 millimeters. Try to say that 3 times fast. Scale the shape shorter. Oh boy. Okay. So same thing. Here is my white box. I'm going to click in there and I'm going to type in 11 and enter. All right. It shrunk it. It looks like it's on the same template with that orange cone. So I think I'm good. I'm going to click next. Drag a sphere shape to the work plane. That's a new shape that we have not had before. Where is the sphere? It is below box. All right, so let's get our sphere. And we might need to change our view to make sure that it's aligned right with the orange here. So I'm using my arrow keys. You might want to use your arrow keys to get it, a little bit better. If you're trying to use your mouse, you might notice you might have a hard time getting it in there. Great. This looks good to me, so I'm going to click next. Scale the sphere of a diameter to 18 millimeters. I'm not sure if you guys know what a diameter is. If you don't, the diameter is pretty much the width of the sphere. The radius is half. So the radius would be from the middle of the sphere to the end. The diameter is this entire line, the entire width of the sphere. The circumference is how much the whole sphere is. So let's not even get into that. So the diameter of a sphere should be 18. So I'm going to make these two numbers, 20. I need to change that to 18 because we want the width of the sphere to be 18, or the diameter. And then it says squish it, scale it shorter to a height of 5 millimeters. Okay. This should be my height, this top box here. So I'm going to click it and type in a 5 and enter. Oh boy, that really did smush it, huh? It looks like I'm a little outside of that orange circle, so I'm just going to see if I can adjust it a little bit. That looks good as I'm rotating it around. This is very helpful, by the way, this little tool here, your view. Move it to the target area in orange. All right, it's good. Drag a cone shape, okay, to the work plane. So we're getting another cone. I'm assuming this is all going to make sense when we're done. Okay. It's a little bit off, so I'm just going to drag it a little bit more. Uh-oh, my view changed. I'm a little off still. I'm going to use my arrows. That's a little better. Okay, next. Scale it to a height of 28 millimeters. Okay, so right now it's at 20, so it's probably going to go up a little bit. 28. Scale it smaller to a diameter of 14. Here's that diameter piece again. So we're going to change the two sides here to 14 and 14. So it's going to be a tall and skinny cone. Oh, it just happened to go exactly where I needed it to, huh? I guess that means I'm doing something right. Looks good to me. I'm going to click next. Move the cone to the target area, the target orange area. Okay. So, all right. So I need to move this a little bit. All right. Now, notice something. I'm moving it over, but look, it says lift the cone to 3 millimeters off the work plane. This is something new. For whatever reason, they did not include this in the starter skills that we went over. So, to lift a cone or any shape, there is, see this little black triangle? This is how you lift it up. So you might want to get a good view so that you can kind of see if you're, where you need to be. So I'm going to take this black triangle and I'm going to click on it and I'm going to pull it up. Notice this number right here is changing. This should be, they say 3. So let's pull it up till it says 3. And then I'm going to change my view to see if I did that right. I did. Perfect. Drag another cone. Oh my goodness, to the target area in orange. Okay, here's another cone. I'm assuming, so far this does not look like a chess pawn. I'm assuming we'll get there. Scale it to a diameter of 12 millimeters. All right, here we go again. 12 and 12. Scale it taller to a height of 19. Well, this is interesting. Right now it's saying 20 millimeters, and they wanted to scale it taller to a height of 19. Shouldn't that be shorter? All right, well, let's just do the number they say. Everybody makes mistakes, right? All right, let's see. Turn it around. Oh, it's a little off, so I'm going to just drag it over a little bit more. See if I can get it. Maybe my arrow keys will work a little better. A little better. Next step. I'm almost done. Look, step 14 out of 21. Whew. Rotate the cone 180 degrees. Ooh, this is fun. Click on the cone that we just made. Now, we did rotating in the starters. Notice that there are a few of these curved arrows. There's one here and there's one here. This is the one, it looks like this, the way that the wheel is spinning. I needed to flip it around, so this is the one I'm going to use. So I'm going to click and I'm going to, oh, come on. I'm going to click and I'm going to pull it around. Uh-oh, what did I just do? Undo. Undo is always your best friend with things like this. I'm trying to get that wheel back. Here we go. And I'm going to flip it. Oh, this is fun. To 180 degrees. 100, almost there. 180. Oh, come on. I'm one off. Maybe I could type it in. 180. Yes. And drag it to the target area. Okay. I don't know if I'm there, so I'm going to change my view. Oh, I'm completely not there. Ah, go back. Isn't Tinkercad fun? All right, I think I have lost my shape. I have lost my shape. Let me find it. It's way over here. How did it get over there? Oh boy. Let's undo. Undo. I wonder how many times we can undo. Can I go back a step? Oh, wait. I think I'm undoing. There it is. It's back. I undid it so many times, though, I don't know where I left off. So let's redo. All right, let me flip it again. This is annoying. 180 degrees. See, even teachers get frustrated. All right, and then I'm going to put it on. And hopefully I don't lose it this time. Okay. I don't think I did it exactly at 180 degrees. But at this point, I don't think I really care. All right. I think I need to pull it up, don't you? All right. We're getting somewhere. We're getting there. I'm going to pull it. No. Why does it keep doing that on me? Let's use our arrow keys. My mouse is not being my friend today. There we go. That should do it. Okay. Woo! That took a while, huh? Drag another work plane. Okay, on top of the cone. So here we go. There is another work plane on top of the cone we just made. Next. Oh my gosh. Drag a sphere to the work plane. All right. Sphere on the work plane. I'm almost done. All right. So my sphere looks a little... I wonder if it's supposed to be like that. Guess we'll see. All right, guys. So we got our sphere. Scale the sphere to 8 by 8 by 8. Okie dokies. And it's saying here, hold the shift key on the keyboard. Oh, we'll scale the shape in all directions. Let me see how this works. We learn something new every day. Shift. And let me scale it to... Oh, look. When you hold shift, it does the entire sphere at the same time. So I'm going to go down to 8. Instead, I would have had to click on all those boxes, 3 of those boxes, and change it to 8. So holding shift saved me a little bit of time. I love to work smarter, not harder. All right, so my sphere. Oh, it's starting to look like a chess pawn, isn't it? Wouldn't it be cool if you could print out all of these? You can make all the chess pieces, and then you could 3D print them. And then you could play a game of chess. Perfect. Oh, I thought I had it. Tinkercad is so much fun. Come on. What's going on? All right, there we go. Took me a while. All right, next. Drag a work plane to the original location of the work plane. All right, work plane. The original one was down here. Oh, good. We're back to blue. This is the way it should look. Next. Align all the shapes. Remember this alignment button? First, we need to select all of our shapes. I like to do the little lasso. I like to click on the top left corner, drag my mouse over all the shapes. See that red box that's appearing? I'm going to click and I'm going to hold and release. Shapes 6. All of these shapes should now be selected, and now I am going to align them. This is our align button. It wants us to align all the shapes to the middle on the front and the side. So here is the middle button in the side, and here it is on the front. So what that's doing is putting all the shapes in one straight line. So if you weren't perfect with moving them, it doesn't matter. We can align them to fix it. Group all the shapes. So we're going to have to select them again. Click, drag your mouse over all the shapes. And our group button is now available. Click group. That's going to also make your all those shapes one color. So right now it's orange. You can be a little fancy and change the color if you do not like that color. There's even this multicolor here, which is kind of cool. So you pick whatever color you want, and that should be it. Here is my chess pawn. All right. Take a screenshot of it and put it into your assignment in Google Classroom, and you are done with this one. Congratulations. You made it.